The LSU offense about set to begin their next possession. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On second down, Livingston.
Yeah, I don't usually beat because
yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well. But when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Operating from the gun.
God damn.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He's at the 30, 10, and he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. So many times you think of these tight ends catching the ball already in the end zone, but today's tight end, they can run after the catch, too, to score.
They're big, they're strong, but they're extremely athletic, and they can surprise the heck out of you when they get the ball in their hands and they're running away from the defense.
No problem there on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Oregon offense set to begin their next possession. Charles, we talked in the semifinal about Isaiah Street's brother Ezekiel, lost due to leukemia exactly 1 year ago today. But since then, Isaiah's been active in trying to help those who are going through the same struggles his brother went through. He formed a real bond, in fact, over the summer with one of them, 11-year-old cancer patient Emily Atwood of Centerville, Texas. And we're told that Emily and her father Todd made the 2-hour drive up to Arlington a week ago to watch their semifinal victory and got to spend some time afterwards with the All-American receiver and his new quarterback.
And folks out there should see how Isaiah's face lights up when the discussion turns to the young lady he calls him, and the inspiration that he takes from her fight. It's really something special to see. He makes a point to call her from the locker room after every game, and he says, listen now, she's not afraid to tell me if I do something wrong. She'll critique me in a heartbeat, but it's good to see one who gets it, and Isaiah Streets certainly gets it.
Emily, too, said to be watching from her hospital room. A surgery scheduled for today, and now she's got a receiver and a quarterback that want her to know that they are thinking of her. And, of course, we're thinking of her as well and wish her all the best.
Absolutely.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Holding offense.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Going to go with Keller here across the 30 to the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Back to throw here. That's caught right side by Anderson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
The Ducks come up now, 1st and 10.
That's how you hand the ball off. Oh, it's there?
They'll go option and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. He had the option there, decided to keep it, exposed himself and fumbled it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
They'll run on first down. Livingston. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Here's Thomas. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. This will be a run with Livingston. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Now Thomas. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
So LSU gets the field goal, and now they're ready to boot this away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense for the Ducks set to take over for their next possession. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in. And his first carry, he loses the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Thomas. From the gun, he'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
He's going to let it go deep, and that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Alex Randall, 27 yards. And LSU adds on to their advantage. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The
Oregon offense set to begin their next possession. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Man,
batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And he will score. It's a touchdown.
Part of what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Second quarter.
This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25.
I have no IQ. I don't know enough players no more. I don't know what's going on.
The offense for the Ducks set to take over for their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot.
What? I don't know what. I don't know what it's for. Goddamn, I don't know what it's for. I said, what do you want, bro? Hello? Hey, what up, what up? Oh, okay, where you at? Alright. Hey, I just said, what do you want?
You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half.
I don't know where to start.
Ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and
Real.
force everything either.
Here's a 1st and 10, Oregon. They'll run with Keller. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half.
I can't run or nothing, bro.
The line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to the end zone real fast.
Now, this is Keller, and he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
So what, man? So what you have to say?
Ready, 60 Pittsburgh. You gonna see me in your nightmare, son.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's going the other way.
The fuck? That's over. Why are you fumbling so much?
on first down. Livingston.
That's it, baby.
Wonder if this pressure is perhaps getting to this young Oregon quarterback. They trail at the break.
Hey, come on. Hey, you need to play better in the second half, all right? What? Just give me the ball, all right? Let me do my thing.
I agree.
Got it. Hey, you know how much this means to me, right? Of course I do. And make it happen. Okay, man.
Just one half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense for LSU back out there, ready to go. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll keep it on the ground. Livingston, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Thomas now operating from the gun. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. We've now seen 3 consecutive 1-yard gains, and it brings up 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still first down.
I just want to thank my homeboys for helping me out.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Without y'all, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
God dang.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot
my
there on
motherfucking
first down, but he
homeboys, I don't
couldn't
know what
reel
I
it
would
in.
do.
Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these.
Goddamn white.
Receivers tonight, another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. Deep, they're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that will be incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. The LSU offense about set to begin their next possession. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Looking to throw on second down. Thomas looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to one.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Point after, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Oregon offense set to begin their next possession. So, CD, you look at our quarterback. He's said it. He's been consistent. This is it. I'm graduated. I'm not going to go the grad transfer route. It's time for me to move on. If you're an NFL scout, do you see enough in him to think he's got a future in this league with this little experience?
Hell no, he ain't got no
Every
future in the
scouting
league.
instinct tells me to tell him to go the graduate transfer route. But you know how it is nowadays. And look, he's played awfully well against 2 top-5 defenses. Someone's going to take a shot and give this guy a look.
Well, several teams need a quarterback. You think about the Cardinals, they're going to be picking number 1, but Giants figure to be in the market, Broncos, Bengals, possibly the Raiders. So there's going to be some teams looking.
And don't forget, backups are at a premium in this league, and this guy could be a developmental player. Draft him, let him work in your organization for a while, learn the playbook, sit for a while, because down the road, he could turn out to be a gem.
Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The Ducks come up now 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience.
I don't know how to do nothing. I don't know how to do nothing. I can't move the ball. I can't do nothing.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
And to give this time to the tailback. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Ready. And 2 stop.
Man, you breathing, man. Simple to do.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0.
Hold on.
You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to...
That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football. And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Kick him out of there.
The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Thomas. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, it's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point's not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The offense for the Ducks set to take over for their next possession. Here's a 1st and 10, Oregon. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, Lord.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Him and Real need to play.
Another wayward pass. Things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
What happened?
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
They're throwing too loud.
Incomplete.
Oh, that brother figured it out. So we got somebody want you to play.
If you were with us for the semifinal, we told the
We're
story
gonna
this
load
is
up
a quarterback who
something
was heavily recruited out of high school 4 years ago. On signing day, had all the hats in front of him. People weren't sure where he was going to go. So many different offers. Wound up here, and it hasn't been the script he probably would have written, but what a storybook ending this could turn out to be if they can take care of business in this title bout. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy at his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling.
That's how bad I'll find
after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Let's see, get my motherfucking ass moved.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Oh, it's funny, Real. Okay.
Brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the 1st.
Did you see that route the way that I did?
I'm glad it's funny to you, boy.
That wasn't the first option.
I'm happy,
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy. It came underneath on the drag.
Then why you waiting to throw the motherfucker?
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. They'll run on 1st down. Livingston. And a nice pickup as this one gets them to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule, trying to get 4 downs on 1st down, they did that.
Hell no, I ain't got him muted. So that's fucked up how you did me, though. Oh, Troy, you gonna mute your boy? That's crazy, that man. I ain't never did you like that.
+3.
Holding offense.
Well, now I can hear you all of a sudden.
So this will be accepted as it moves the
You know what,
offense
Troy, that's 30, man.
backwards.
What quarter is it, man? I'm sure who's gonna see if you can be real.
On the ground, Daku. Officially, it will go as a
good at this one, too, ain't
loss,
you?
and that's going to lead to a third down.
We're
So the
gonna see
pressures
you in
of
real play.
playing
I'm
a
gonna watch
title game
out.
at a second collegiate start, just too much for this young
Yeah,
man to
he been
handle
playing
the
the motherfucker
quarterback
since the
as these
E8
guys
S's
fall
came
here in
out.
this national championship
Ought to be
game
good
in
this
Santa
year.
Clara.
What? Say it, Troy. You ain't gonna hurt my goddamn feelings.
Your college football's national champions, the LSU Tigers.
You was what?
Hey,
Hey,
Good for you.
a difficult loss to in
I just
my
lost the
opinion,
goddamn
too short
pursuit.
career.
Let's throw that side
Tell me,
right.
how you holding up?
Oh, they laughing like a motherfucker. Oh, they having fun.
I guess I had this one shot.
Oh, my
I let
homeboy.
myself and my
That's
teammates
crazy.
down.
I wouldn't know do y'all like that, bro.
There's some good talk out there, all right? Keep your head up, nail it at the combine, and then this won't be your last game,
I would
okay?
never do y'all like that.
You're right.
All right, get out of here.
Cause I even help you.
Thanks, Tab.
You ain't know
You got
to do
it.
suggestion thing. All right. No, it ain't your motherfucking bad. You don't want to help a nigga. Then you gonna say yo bad. You said what?
Yeah, you're right.
I ain't watching that bullshit.
Right.
Watch it on anything.
Yeah, thank you.
I do not
Yeah,
watch
you-
no
you-
any
you
goddamn
right.
thing. That's some bullshit there.
Okay, hang
Hell
on.
no, they ain't getting my money. They ain't
Hello?
sent a Superfly or something, yeah.
Hey,
Hard
like
something,
that.
man. Hell no.
Look, I know that you got a lot on your plate right now, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. I just wanted to let you know.
Look at that, it's
Emily
Black
had
Panther or
surgery,
something.
and she is doing great, but she had to sleep through the game. So
Same nigga won't help a nigga out of his
Probably
bag.
for the best.
Boy.
thank you so much.
All right.
By the way, in her, you have really made a fan for life.
Laugh at the Cowboys
Thank
now, boy. I get the last laugh.
Emily's an amazing person. Just please keep in touch. Let us know how she's
Man,
doing.
I want to hear that shit.
Thanks.
Take care.
How they gonna start? Don't start that, bro. Don't start that. I ain't been a Cowboy fan, nigga, since day one. What are you talking about?
The draft is 2 months away. Today we
Need
kick
no
off
help,
the
homeboy.
NFL scouting combine. Over the next 7
How we
days,
stay?
more than 300 college prospects will run, jump,
Hell
and
no.
throw for NFL coaches and scouts. Schrager, who's your player to watch?
Nigga, man, shit, Kansas City stacked. The Cleveland Browns stacked. We not stacked.
We've never known less about an NFL prospect.
Man, you crazy. But look again. The
Fair
Rams.
point,
A lot of
but in that game,
motherfuckers. I
you
can name.
also saw his NFL caliber arm, Kyle, no doubt.
He's got a hose, but every NFL quarterback going into this draft has an NFL caliber arm.
He ran for 200 on cool.
I'm a
You right
GM.
about
I'm
that.
not going to just take some flyer on a kid who played in 2 games. I'm not doing
You
it.
did?
Come on,
You
baby.
forgot
Listen,
the other day?
I'm with you, but we saw some good things in those
I know
2
you
games.
did.
We saw
But
good
your ass
fundamentals.
forgot
We
you
saw
lost
good
to?
instincts. If he blows up the combine, he'll go on the
I'm
fourth
just
round.
asking you, did you forget you lost to?
Guess we'll find out soon.
Oh, now you don't want to talk.
Yes, I hear you, and I've been hearing you for the last 15 minutes. I'm on top of it. How many times do you need? Yes, I'm on top of it. I'm meeting with. I've got a few other
Hey,
guys.
I'm glad y'all getting used to that old competitive shit because the league is going to be simulation. I'm glad y'all getting used to that.
Thanks for taking the time to meet me.
Keep on playing y'all ass out. Wish y'all will.
Well, I know what he wants.
No,
I
I'm not.
understand
I'm
what
letting
he
y'all
wants.
know
He's
what's
told me
going
what he
on, man.
wants. You don't have to tell me what he wants as well, okay? Just, can you hold
That
on for a
competitive
second?
shit is whack, cuz.
No,
Don't call
be
it
quiet.
that shit whack.
I take any of the other top quarterbacks available, and I get praise, and I get to keep my job.
I'm mad at the
I
motherfucker
picked
right
you,
now.
a player
This
that
ain't been a
barely
good day
even
for me.
picked up a ball in college, and then I'm nuts.
Lost all
And the
damn
seat that I've
basketball.
got to sit on gets red hot. So why don't you tell me why you should even be on my radar?
When I found out I wasn't going to start in college, it became clear that I should transfer if I want to play at the next level.
Your sorry ass got beat. You can't even do nothing in the championship
because my
game,
word
bro.
means something. And I'm proud of my decision to stick. If I was running a team, I think I want players that were willing to compete.
Hey, I'm gonna have to call you back. Yes, I'll have to call you back. I love you too, Dad.
Talk to his daddy crazy, man.
Are you for real?
Don't worry about what I'm doing, cool.
You and I have
Oh, God damn.
mutual friend in common.
Nigga won't help me do nothing, man.
Mr. Jack Ford.
I ain't winning around. I'm at the
He and I served
combine,
on
man.
the same staff in St. Louis together. What do you think he might say about your
Here you
ability
go,
to
number
lead the
one.
locker room?
Okay, then.
Look, I respect
That's when you're a
Jack
bad motherfucker. You go
Ford,
number one.
and I
Let me
want you
just
to...
stop you right there. Jack had
I
nothing
let me know y'all ain't shit. Y'all can even go number
to
one.
say about you. And frankly, now so do I.
I'm not gonna play that. After I do this shit, I'm
Listen,
done with this shit. I ain't playing
the
no
truth
goddamn
is,
franchise.
my owner, he wants someone with the measurables. You go out there and you impress.
Oh, that's funny.
And you will be on our radar.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Come on, laughing, boy.
Sounds good.
Let's keep on laughing.
Take an extra
son.
protein shake,
I want
whatever
you
you
to
gotta
keep
do.
laughing. I'm happy. I'm hilarious.
Okay.
Somebody happy tonight. I'm glad. Don't start that, Troy.
Hand over your phone. I want to check your internet history.
You want me to give you my phone? Is that just like normal procedure?
You bet it is. You just give anyone your phone? If someone asks for your playbook, would you give them that too?
No. What? What?
You have something to hide? Look, son. This interview's about transparency.
I think I'm being quite transparent.
Not transparent enough.
You're on a mountain in Alaska on a bus going 100 miles an hour. Where are you sitting on the bus?
Bus in Alaska. What, back of the bus?
Back of the bus? Why?
I can help people escape out the back.
Are leaders in the front of the bus, the middle of the bus, or the back of the bus?
Leaders are where they need to be.
Interesting answer.
I figure back of the bus, saving people makes me look selfless. Shows that I'm a team player.
Good answer. The correct answer should have been wherever I'm needed.
I can't even pass the goddamn test. I said the bag. He said I got it right, though. I'm sick of this shit. What's your record, Troy?
Funny how many eyes are on us right now, huh?
This nigga plays 100 games.
Breaking us down, picking us apart.
That nigga
Everything's
played 100
simplified.
games. I am done fucking with him.
Well, you got it though, right? At least I know I do.
Oh, you ain't got nothing but time to play now.
I'm looking for your agent.
What'd you do, steal some boxes?
I don't have an agent. Didn't have an agent.
Steal some, he stole something out that
Listen,
motherfucker.
Congratulations. For what? For getting
Trying to make a
an
club out.
agent. Me. Boom.
And they're trying to make a club out.
Have I met you before? You're about to know me. Looks like you're up to throw, kid.
Oh, they
Go
put a
get
play.
'em.
Send that
What should I
invite.
say?
Put
Go
that
get 'em,
stream up.
client.
Really put to get your motherfucking ass whooping down.
Yeah. That's good. Got a lot of people already.
I really been whooping everybody's ass in there. I'm talking about whooping niggas' ass. So. Let me turn this shit off and watch this game. Who brought you gotta do the same? You might learn something. So sick of you, I don't know what to do. Oh, you fucked up then. Let me know that stream up. I'll go down over to Star Scott. Well, come on with it. Throw a hot spot. Throw to the hot spot. Let's get the ball with both feet inside the hot spot. What the hot spot?
8 read.
Damn, put the stream up.
5.
Oh man, you bullshit nuts, Troy. You get 2 goddamn flight in, boy.
Down. 60 or.
Ain't nobody gonna put the stream up. Fuck y'all. I'm done. Well, let me know what's going on, Troy. Thank you, my nigga. You alright, Walt. I don't give a damn what nobody say about you. Bubba my first for looking at. Hold him up, man. Oh, Black King, hold on.